alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving, can't they? While they might remind you of Happy Gilmore's caddy, this player is one to beat. And good luck in this rivalry because you're going to need it.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. Now it should find the surface. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. Don't mind the look of this. Oh, well played.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
And that finds him in a share of second. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. It's currently tied for fourth. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
That's some good golf right there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is a par putt. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in.
Being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the fourth.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a two-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, well played. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Hey, nice looking line.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And that makes him tied for first. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the fifth is another. Wow, that was just striped. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here. Wow, that drive, that had so much air time, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the fifth.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Rich, the par 5 sixth. Reachable in two?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Rich, the 3M Open reinstated on tour here at TPC Twin Cities in Minnesota. used to have some Champions Tour events being played here, but now the Tour in general is here, and it really is a great opportunity for any new player to sort of announce themselves to the world.
It is. There's not a lot of history at this event, being at this venue at TPC Twin Cities. Brand new, about 3 years ago now. But it is an opportunity, as the field isn't historically as strong as some of the other tour events, for a young player, somebody new to the game, to get their first win and hopefully propel their career to greater heights. In saying that, though, Minnesota, Minneapolis is such a golf-rich town. I mean, the major championships at Hazeltine, especially the 2002 PGA Championship won by moi, of course. It's a great golfing city, Luke. I mean, it truly is outstanding. The fans come out, and they're just so into it. They're behind it. They love it. And the players, when we get here, you know that you're in for a fun week because everybody in this city really seems to get behind this tournament.
I love your walk down memory lane, Beamer. You're absolutely entitled to it. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Really birdie looking here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, we'll move to 4 under par. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Over the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Sting a bit.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
This one's looking good. That's a good putt for par. We'll take it. Leading by a shot after that hole. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Oh, what great stroke. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. It forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Currently -5. Currently in the lead.
This one headed out to the left. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How close was that to going down? Just about 8 feet left to the hole. Attempt.
Putting for a bogey. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
He's currently sitting in 1st place. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Going with the 5-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. if it was the right shout.
14 feet to the cup. Putting for par.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5-12, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. And the second shot slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Quality shot, that one. Getting ready to play their third.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Lovely effort, that. This putt is about 17 feet long.
This one's looking good.
Gee, that's good play. 6 birdies all around. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
That's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
There it is.
Still in the lead now after that hole. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. The driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
That's nicely done. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
And that will move it to 6 under par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 15th, par 4, but a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Putting for birdie here.
A couple of birdies on the bounce as they make a move with just a few holes to play.
Nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Lots of greens and regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Ooh, that almost went down.
This putt for par here.
Leading by 3 strokes now.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Oh, so close.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward. 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Well done.
Well, I think they're attacking this one. They're really going to go for it.
Opting for the 5-wood. Needs this one to kick right.
Better bring their binoculars. Going to have a hard time seeing the hole from there.
This is from miles away. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And this punt is for a final score of 63. That's a PGA Tour
Congratulations to the three winner. Only the best of the best win here in Minneapolis.
And Rich, they only had a